getting a rumbling noise in the front of your engine in your turbo diesel Mercedes, it's usually one of two things. It's going to be the alternator or the air conditioning pump. It could be the water pump, but in my experience, it's going to be one of the other two. And in this case, it was the alternator. Look at this. Listen closely. You know, you get that rum when your engine is idling. Sure enough, that alternator shot. Here's a good one, recent rebuild. They should be totally silent when you spin them like that. So we decided to go ahead and replace this alternator today. And when we pulled it out, right away I said, uh-oh, better get the camera because there's a couple things we need to show our customers. Number one is this bottom bolt. And this is a really clean, rust-free car, but look at the rust that's forming on that bolt. You don't know how many times we've gotten emails over the years where people cannot get this bolt out and you have to destroy the alternator mount. This steel bolt seizes in that aluminum bracket and it will not move. So before I reinstall this bolt, we're going to clean it up with some rough Scotch-Brite pad and then coat it with copper anti-seize compound. This is a severe case of dissimilar metal corrosion, steel against aluminum, and it's down in a high moisture environment at the bottom of the engine. So if you have one of these old Mercedes diesels, you might want to inspect this bolt before it actually seizes in that bracket. But once we get it cleaned up here and coat it liberally with that copper anti-seize, it's not going to present a problem ever again. And you can be pretty generous. Just keep the anti-seize off the threads because you get too much anti-seize on threads and you can have nuts loosen up on you. All right, we get that done. One other thing I want to show you that's real important when you're trying to get these alternators off, particularly the 617 turbo diesel, is getting to the three bolts. They're all 17 millimeter, and we found the very best wrench that you can use is an index wrench. It allows you to adjust the head, but this is a ratcheting box wrench. And there is no wrench anywhere on the planet that is better than this wrench to get these alternators off. If you want one of these, we do carry them on our website. And in closing, there's one other thing I want to add, and that's be sure and inspect your voltage regulator brushes. Anytime you're working around one of these alternators, pull that regulator off. If you don't have brushes that look at least this long, you need to replace it.